So Robbie, a 5-0 win in the Senior Cup, plus much needed minutes in the bank for the squad.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was really good exercise for us. We got, which we thought, players that needed it. Obviously Joe Robert's been out for a while. Spencer coming in, we needed to have a look at Spencer. Obviously some of the young lads from the academy played. Tommy Lee got a certain amount of minutes. Joe Brifford got some good minutes. Danny Howard got some minutes, which was always the plan, just to give Danny and Kieran 45. Obviously we didn't want to risk Robbo with the injuries that Harvey's hasn't been very well. He was ill. Kieran, to be fair, was probably ill, but he went at half time, so obviously but yeah, no, I think it was I always feel like training sessions, playing games is so much better than coming off the disappointment of Saturday in terms of the result, not the performance really. It was just nice to get back home where we're really comfortable, which we've seen this season. But fair play to Horsham, they made it difficult for us. We were a little bit slow first half, probably didn't pass the ball, didn't move the ball quick enough. But once we sort of adjusted a little bit at half time and got into them, and not into them in a bad way, but asked them to up the tempo, up the intensity, I thought we did that second half, and we scored some good goals in the end. But above all, we're in the next round. It's pleasing that we're in the next round, and also, like you say, fundamentally we got some minutes into players that needed some game time. Yeah,
well, all 5 goals came from strikers.
Yeah.
As a striker yourself, Robbie, how good is that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. We're pleased for Dan, because it's not through Dan's lack of effort. It just hasn't been falling for him right. He misses an header from 2 yards out on Saturday, and that's sort of the way it was gone. It's gone for Dan at the minute, but Dan's a really good person, really good player, and hopefully that will kickstart Dan's season in terms of scoring. And people forget he's been out for a long time. He's probably missed, over the last 2 years, 18 months, which is a long time to miss. So it's just Dan getting up to the speed of playing week in and week out, and he's been to clubs that haven't really played him, and the injuries, so he feels settled here. And excuse me, we know how good Dan is, and once the goals start going in, I'm hoping they won't stop. So pleased for Gifts as well, 2 goals. It was always the plan to rotate them, because we felt Tommy needed 90 minutes or around that time, and I was really pleased for Tom Hollands to get his first Bognor goal. He hasn't had many opportunities, but I thought he was excellent when he came on, done the right things, running in behind, causing them a problem, and he got his just rewards with a goal.
Well, we're talking about the other end. Spencer Spurway, really good debut, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, really pleased with Spence. He's just been released from Portsmouth. He comes from a good family, and I thought tonight was just an ideal opportunity to have a look at him, and he done himself no harm. He's such a good kid. He wants to learn. He's got a great attitude, and that's all at an age that he is, that you need to have. Because if you've got that attitude and the intensity and the will, you can get yourself into good opportunities. And I thought it was really excellent display. I thought Danny Howard was really good in the second half as well, and really pleased with the young lads. Calvin got some minutes, which was good, coming off obviously the suspension. So he'll feel better for that for Saturday, and we're under no illusions that we've got a big game Saturday, and hopefully we can take some confidence from that, get a couple of players back from the injury and feeling better, and we go against Saturday, which is going to be a tough game for us against Haringey.
Well, although we got lots of competition, it's going to be good for you, Robbie, to have them options off the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. I think always, if you've got people pushing and you've got a strong squad a strong bench for players to come on and make an impact, which some of the players have done themselves a good bit today. It's always nice to have that, because when the game sometimes is not affecting, and after 60-65 minutes you need a change of the game, hopefully you need them players and the personnel on the bench to come on and change the game. So, but really pleased with tonight, and we look forward to Saturday now.
And have you got a message for the fans ahead of Saturday?
Yeah, just keep coming. The crowds have been outstanding of late, and the disappointing results that have happened in certainly the last 3 away games. But I think when you take it all under it, we've played 5 of the top 6 away from home, and possibly out of them games, Hornchurch was a definite where we say, yeah, we got beat fair and square. But other than that, you know, the games that we shouldn't have lost. And there's fine margins at the minute, with the wrong side of the fine margins. But we've got a young group. We've got a young group of players that need time. It's not me trying to get excuses. They need time. But I think we're on the right path. I think the football we played Saturday was exceptional. And I think even when you hear the opposition's manager telling the true reflection of the game, it always almost sums it up. You know, sometimes as a manager, I've done it, you're sort of biased towards your team. But I think with Gary, Billy Ricky, he knew that we were very unlucky to lose that game. And we've got to take a lot of positives, but we still got to do the basics better, you know, defending better. Not as just defenders, but as a team. And if we can collectively, in and out of possession, get that sorted, you know, we'll be a tough nut to crack.
Cheers, Robbie.
Top
Thank
man,
you.
Pete. Cheers, mate.
Yeah.